I have to thank you again, Vira. You've made this vacation one to remember.
Please, Catalina, think nothing of it. In fact, I wish to apologize. I should have made your stay infinitely more comfortable.
Oh, come now. You took great care of me. And better yet, I'm glad to see you fulfilling your duties as Lord of Albion. I commend you, Vira. You remind me that I shouldn't rest on my laurels either.
Please, do not exaggerate. I have only ever endeavored to fulfill my obligations.
Always humble, even in the face of honest praise. You know, I've always liked that about you. A shame we must part so soon.
I truly wish you could stay longer. These past 10 days have transported me back to our time together in the academy. As for tomorrow, when you rendezvous with the crew, I shall be there to see you off myself.
Thank you, Vira. I couldn't leave without a proper farewell.
Nor could I. Good night, Catalina. See you tomorrow. Is she not here either? Could she have left campus? Catalina's not one to act with such haste. I have a very bad feeling about this. This does not bode well. Monsters of this sort should not be roaming Albion. What is going on in this city? Worse yet, what if I cannot find Catalina before these monsters do? Dearest Catalina, please hold on. Your knight is on her way. Catalina!
Lieutenant, we've located the classified girl and her crew, but they managed to fight us off. Apprehension will prove difficult.
Don't worry, soldier. I knew they would resist. I'll go get her myself. She won't slip through my fingers this time.
Catalina, back with the Empire? And she sounds so callous talking of Lyria. Oh, wait! Catalina, please!
Somebody help me!
That poor man could be in trouble. But if I do not trail Catalina now, I could lose track of her. And yet, I cannot leave my citizens to their doom. Please forgive me, Catalina.
What's happening? What are monsters like these doing here?
You are safe now. Did it injure you?
Lord Vira! I owe you my life.
I shall accept your gratitude after dispatching this vermin, though I have more pressing matters to attend to. Luminiera, let's make this quick!
This is only a temporary reprieve, Gran. I will return for the girl. You have my word on that.
I've never seen Catalina threaten Gran. Has the world gone mad? I must go after her and... No. My city is in peril. Even if the Empire departs, their foul monsters will stalk the streets yet. My duties as Lord of Albion come first. They must.
I commend you, Vira. You remind me that I shouldn't rest on my laurels either.
Catalina, this is what you would want, isn't it? Then I shall entrust your safety to Gran. Just this once.
All that Imperial drama sure was crazy, huh? Really put Albion through the ringer, didn't they?
Do not exaggerate. We suffered no casualties whatsoever. Of more pressing concern are the strange occurrences plaguing the Skydoms. Though it seems we escaped the worst of it. Now, why don't you tell me why you've really come?
Yikes, well, the crew decided to stop by Albion for a breather, and I decided to hitch a ride. And between you and me, seems like we're not completely out of the woods yet. As you might have surmised.
I have not. I thought this was all behind us. Must we contend with new irregularities so soon?
Sure looks that way. While Anra and I were busy scuffling with the Empire, Seox was fighting his own doppelganger. And I'm not even exaggerating. He was just like the Seox we know, same memories and everything, only this one was from a different dimension, apparently. He spouted some crazed nonsense about Gran and Jita leading the world into chaos and full-on attack them. Of course, the real Seox stepped up and... you know the rest.
Do you believe it possible for more of these doppelgangers to appear? I fear the consequences should they manifest as other close allies of the Captain's.
I'd bet my sword collection on it. Until Seox, the Eternals haven't encountered much in the way of irregularities. But it looks like bigger problems might be on the horizon. To cut to the chase, I came here because I've got a bad feeling in my gut. You never know who's gonna be the next evil clone, right?
Could it be? Catalina, this is what you would want, isn't it? Then I shall entrust your safety to Gran. Just this once. I left Catalina alone to look after a mere stranger. Under no circumstances would I ever leave my devoted. Does this mean the feelings I possess for her are false? Does this mean that I am false? I would never abandon her. Would I? If I am not the true Vira Lillie, if I am but a doppelganger as Sofan has described, then I will undoubtedly betray those that I love. I will not allow that to pass.
Hey Vira, what's brought you out to our neck of the woods?
It's been such a long time. So much has happened aboard the Grand Cipher while you've been gone.
Where is Catalina?
She said she had an errand, but she should be back any... Oh, there she is!
Ah, Vira! We weren't expecting you. I have to apologize for what happened back in Albion. I wasn't...
Your sword. Draw it.
Vira?
What are you doing? This is like Seox's other self all over again.
We shall see. Gran, please stand down. I do not wish to harm you.
Gran, Lyria, stay back. I'll deal with her. Vira, what's the meaning of this? Why do you threaten me?
A deceitful creature stands before you. I am broken, fit only to be cut down. And yet, There is only one sword I wish to deliver my final moments. Catalina, will you grant this pitiful wretch her final act of selfishness?
Vira, if this is what you want, then so be it.
It is. Pierce my heart, so that it may never harbor lies again. I was a fool to confront you, even though I am a fraud. Such is your kindness that you would perish before striking me down, bearing witness to your would-be sacrifice. It's too much. I shall finish this myself!
Wait, Vira! Do you truly believe you're a doppelganger? What evidence do you have?
That day, I chose to prioritize my duty as Lord of Albion over your well-being. The true Vira would never do that. You are my everything. What greater proof do I need? You are the only thing in the world to me.
Vira, you've come so far since we met. You didn't sacrifice me. You chose to save your people. That's proof of growth, not betrayal.
You suggest that losing myself is growth? If I denounce my devotion to you, Catalina, then I am nothing. A void which can only be filled by your blade.
I won't do that. I would never do that to you, Vira. And you are the real Vira. I don't want to see you hurting. Whether the damage is caused by my hand or your own.
But can you risk letting me live? What of Gran and Jita's safety?
If it comes to that, and I'm sure it won't, I'll stop you myself. So please, try to listen to what I'm saying. You've changed, that's true. But that's no reason to assume you're a Vira from another world. You're still the same person, just more mature.
Catalina!
Besides, the only reason you want to throw your life away is to protect Gran and Jita, right? You give everything you have to safeguard your friends, your city, and those you love. That kindness, that passion, there's no doubt in my mind you are the Vira Lillie that I know. You've deceived only yourself. And you have the power to break this illusion. I believe in you. And I always will.
Thank goodness you're both all right.
That was wild. I'm glad you were able to talk her down, Catalina.
It was nothing. Are you feeling more like yourself now, Vira?
I suppose. I feel as though I shall never make amends for causing you all to suffer.
There's no reason to feel guilty. At the end of the day, no one got hurt. Hey, Catalina, are you feeling up for a few days off? I know your last vacation wasn't that long ago, but I think you might deserve another.
That's a good idea. Your first vacation wasn't so restful, since you were brainwashed and all.
My constitution isn't that weak, but I'll take you up on the offer.
Considering the circumstances, why not grant the whole crew extended shore leave? I have heard about your tireless efforts battling chaos, and I do feel the need to make amends for my foolhardy behavior. You would be special guests of the Lord of Albion, of course.
Yay! How about it, Gran? We can spare the time to let everyone in on the fun, right?
Why not? Besides, Jita would kill me if she didn't get a chance to see Vira. Let's get this vacation started.